Hello, beautiful, beautiful Leos. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Helena with Helena's Tarot. We're going to pull some messages to see what the new moon in Capricorn has in store for you. I was channeling a message for you before I started this reading, and that message specifically said, something will be revealed to you soon. Something will be revealed to you soon. Obviously, this is going to resonate differently with everybody, but that's the message I started to channel before I started your reading here. Something will be revealed to you soon. So we're going to dive into these cards and see what the next couple weeks has in store for you following this new moon in Capricorn. Just going to get the cards shuffled a bit here. Spirit, what does the new moon in Capricorn have in store for my Leos? My Leo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does the new moon in Capricorn have in store for my Leos? Hey, there you go, Leo. That's you right there. Strength card. So you're going to be feeling a lot of confidence in the next couple of weeks. Obviously, I'm going to pull more cards to get a clearer picture. Yeah, lots of inner and outer power you're going to be experiencing. You could be really in your element at this time because we're pulling the strength card. That's your energy right there. You could be making some very bold decisions at this time as well. Overall, that's a great card to pull out. Let's see what else we can pull out here. Spirit, what else do you have for me for my Leos? New moon in Capricorn. What is the next couple weeks going to bring my Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. The Devil, that's Capricorn energy. That's the new moon that we're having this weekend. So watch out for a little bit of obsession. You could be really, really feeling yourself at this point. Like I said, that's your card right there. You could be stepping into your power, but make sure it doesn't get out of control. Make sure you don't dive into any like manipulative or deceiving tactics at this time. Also, watch out for possible addictions. I'm not saying you have an addiction, but watch out for like smoking or doing drugs or anything like that. Also, it doesn't have to be like an addiction to alcohol or drugs. It could be like an addiction to your phone, an addiction to ego here, because with the Devil and the Strength, somebody may be too addicted to ego in this situation. Somebody may be too addicted to pride as well. It could be literally any kind of addiction. It could be like sleeping too much, eating too much, watching too much Netflix, things like that. You may be also obsessed with something at this time. I don't know what that is yet because we're going to pull some more cards here, but overall it's giving like a, let's see, Strength and the Devil. Yeah, something about be careful not to get into power struggles at this time. I don't know what kind of field you're in, or I don't know what your relationships are like at this time, but watch out for like major power struggles as well, especially with that Devil card being there, or make sure nobody's trying to overpower you. I'm going to pull another card here. Also, it's possible that in the next couple of weeks you could be dealing with somebody very obsessive. I don't know what your story is right now, or if you're in a relationship. It's possible somebody could be like obsessed with you or obsessing over you, but take it how it resonates. Spirit, what else do we have for my Leo placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else do we have for my Leo placements? Next couple of weeks, please. What do we have for my Leo placements? All right, so Five of Cups, crying over spilt milk energy. Now, this could be somebody else. Maybe you're not talking to somebody at this moment and somebody feels like they lost you in some way, or you may be giving less of your energy to a very toxic and obsessive person at this time, and that could result in them feeling like they've lost you, or all hope is gone, woe is me, like everything's a failure. But in reality, I mean, you may not even intentionally be trying to distance yourself. You could be busy. You could be doing like your own thing. You could be working a lot, focusing on other priorities in your life, and somebody may be taking that the wrong way. If you're not in a relationship or dealing with anybody, this could be you. You may feel like you've lost some sort of power in a situation, and that's making you feel like it's making you feel like all hope is gone, crying over spilt milk. But in reality, it's not really what you think. You still have your power with you. You still have your vitality and your confidence there. If you've recently lost your confidence for whatever reason, then that's definitely going to be coming back to you. Overall, I'm getting a sense of somebody's pride and ego may have somebody's pride and ego may have led to a very toxic mindset or situation, which caused somebody to feel like they had some sort of loss. Even though it's not really a loss, it's like there's still some hope there. There's still some kind of progress being made. It just may not be coming fast as fast as you would want it to. Or if it's progress with you and this is another person, maybe they feel like progress isn't moving as quickly with you. We're gonna still continue to pull some cards here. Spirit, what else do we have for my Leo placement, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What else can Leo expect during this new moon in Capricorn? Another message I got is you may be mastering a lot of self-control right now. I don't know what that could be about, but you may be mastering some sort of self-control. All right. What else do we have for my Leos? All right, Four of Wands. So you could be coming into harmony with a group of people or community. Let me make sure you can see the cards. There we go. You could be coming into a community, or you could be coming into a gathering with a group of people. I don't know if you were in some sort of community, like you could be in like a fitness community. You could be in I don't know, like some kind of fitness, spiritual community. You could be in like a beauty community, really any kind of community. Even if this is just your job or your work or maybe like your neighborhood, it doesn't really matter, but there could definitely be a gathering taking place in the next couple of weeks. You may be reconnecting with some people that you haven't seen in a while, or reconnecting with some people of the past, possibly reconnecting with people of the past. However, since we have this Devil card here, I can't help but feel like some of these people may be toxic or obsessive, so just watch out for that. I also just got a message that this is very specific for somebody, so please don't take this the wrong way. I feel like there may be like maybe one person out there where somebody could be going to rehab, because we have the Devil here, which rules like toxic addictions and bad habits. And the Four of Wands represents a communication. It represents a group of people coming. Hi, Leo. I am so sorry about that. My cat decided to be a little mischievous there. Speaking of being mischievous, like I was saying, Four of Wands can represent a community of people. It represents communication, coming together with people, friends, family. I'll pull this card up a little closer for you and try to focus my camera on it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Anyway, you can tell in this picture they're circling around. They're having some kind of gathering, some kind of celebration. I don't know why this card also reminds me of being in a cult, but take that as you will. Maybe somebody wants to join a cult with you. I don't know. Just kidding. But But yeah, with the devil here in the Four of Wands, the message I was trying to relay was somebody could possibly be going to rehab. This could be you or another person that you know in the next couple of weeks. You could be finding out about somebody going to rehab possibly, or if you've been struggling with any kind of addiction lately. Like I said, everybody's story is different. Only take what resonates. But it's possible you may be deciding to start rehab soon as well. I'm going to pull some more cards. And I'm always going to be honest in these messages, even if the messages seem dark or uncomfortable to some people. I just have to read what comes out in the cards. And personally, if I see the Four of Wands and the Devil together in a reading, both of them being in the upright as well, that kind of just, to me, one of the things that I think about is going to rehab, or meeting a community that is involved in rehab, or somebody trying to seek rehab. But the positive thing about that is, if that is somebody's story out there, you're going to be having a lot of moral support. You're going to be having people by your side that have either been through the same thing or that are going to support you on your journey. But anyway, that is a very, very specific message for somebody out there. Please only take what resonates. I'm going to pull another card for you as well. Spirit, what else do we have for my Leos next couple weeks? New moon in Capricorn. What else can my Leos expect? The Fool. All right, so you could be starting a new adventure with somebody, or you may be starting a new adventure on your own. This is about taking risks, taking chances, and kind of throwing yourself into things. So I don't know what that could be for you, but it could possibly be a new relationship, a new job, a new hobby, maybe even just like a new fitness routine, possibly. You're going to be throwing yourself into something and taking a chance with something or someone. And with the Fool being right next to the Four of Wands, it's possible you may meet somebody in your community soon that that is going to want to have a lot of fun with you, or you could see this person as being a lot of fun, and you could start like some kind of new adventure with this person. And it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic. It could be maybe even with a family member. That's going to be different for everybody. However, since the Fool is right under the Devil, I know I keep bringing up the Devil and I don't mean to, but be very careful that the new people that you get involved with, or this new adventure you may be getting involved with soon, be careful that there's not going to be like some toxic people involved, whether they drink too much or party too much. Somebody may have like a secret that is not, that somebody may have a secret that they may try to hide from you, but that could be that may just be for one person out there. My message for you, like I said, when I was channeling your messages, the first message I got before I started your reading was the something will be revealed to you soon. Something will be revealed to you soon. So I don't know, it's possible you may already have somebody in your friend group or community that you may be finding out in the next couple of weeks that somebody is like very toxic and obsessive, maybe has an addiction. And once again, it does not have to be alcohol or drugs. I know I've mentioned that a couple times. It could be, like I said, going on their phone too much, sleeping too much, eating too much, hell, maybe even working out too much. I don't know. Somebody may be, especially with the Strength card being here, somebody here, whether this is you or somebody else, I feel like somebody may be a little bit too focused on their image, too obsessed with their image and the way they look. I'm going to pull another card and see what else we have going on here. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles reverse. Make sure whatever new adventure you may be embarking on soon, or relationship, whatever new thing is entering your life, or whatever chances you feel like you want to take with someone, something, whatever, be very careful that it doesn't affect your finances. Ten of Pentacles being in reverse can definitely indicate a loss of money. So just be careful on who you're spending your money on or with. Also, make sure somebody doesn't try to take advantage of your finances as well. I don't know, I'm getting a message of like somebody trying to take advantage of somebody for money, maybe because they have an addiction and they're trying to like feed or nourish their addiction. Be very careful of investments as well. If there's somebody, if there's like a company or something trying to like reach out to you, or if somebody's trying to make some kind of brand deal or offer you an opportunity, especially if it's related to business or work, make sure you research the company. Make sure you try to like get their back, get like a back. Why can't I talk? Get a background check. Jeez. Try to get like a background check on this person or company if you get any weird offerings in the next couple of weeks. Just make sure it's legitimate. I'm sensing some kind of scamming energy here. I don't know if somebody may offer you something and it's like too good to be true and it ends up being a scam. Just be careful with your resources at this point. Be very discerning with your money at this time. All right, I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Spirit, what else do we have for my Leos? What else do we have for my Leos following this new moon in Capricorn? What else can you tell me about Leo in the next couple of weeks? Ace of Wands reverse. Some kind of creative project may come to a halt, or if you were supposed to collaborate with somebody, there may be some kind of delay in that collaboration. In this picture, I'm going to pull it up closer. As you can see, they're like collaborating on something. He or she is drawing this other person in the tree, but you may know somebody who draws, possibly. You may know somebody who draws or paints. Yeah, some kind of artist. I don't know if you're connecting to an artist at this time or if you already know somebody who's an artist, but if there was any kind of creative collaboration that you had planned in the next couple of weeks, there may possibly be a delay in that. I don't know why. I mean, I can maybe pull another card and see why the Ace of Wands reverse. Why the Ace of Wands reverse? Why may Leo experience Ace of Wands in the reverse? The Tower, because somebody is going through some sort of transformation. All right, now that I pulled this Tower out, I'm really sensing that there's somebody here that's going through something eternal, whether this is you or another person. I'm highly sensing somebody is dealing with a lot of unhealthy copinisms. Oh my God, I feel like I'm coping mechanisms. There we go. Hello. Words are hard sometimes. I'm so sorry. I feel like somebody here may be dealing with some really unhealthy coping mechanisms. Somebody could be like too obsessed with their image. Somebody may be also taking too much of like impulsive risk at this time, like jumping in head first into situations without thinking things through, which is totally fine. That could be really fun in the beginning, but like I said, I'm getting a sense here, somebody, whether this is you or another person that you're dealing with, somebody is going through a transformation or they're going through a Tower moment. So if there's any kind of creative delay that you have with another person, it may be because something is coming to an end for this person. I don't know what that is exactly, but something's coming to an end with somebody. And maybe at this time they may not be able to, they may not be able to fully tap into their creative potential. Maybe it's because of the Devil and the Five of Cups. Toxic obsession and loss, possibly even a financial loss as well. If anybody lost money recently, something is coming to an end for somebody, or they could possibly just be having like creator's block, or if they're a writer, they may be having writer's block, but somebody's going through a deep transformation at this time where they're not really able to fully tap into their creative potential. However, I feel like that's just going to be very temporary. I think whoever this is definitely going to bounce back into it. Maybe in a couple of weeks after the new moon in Capricorn, possibly maybe the next, after the new moon in Capricorn, let's see. We're going to have a full moon in Leo, I believe. I want to say sometime the first week of February, we're having a full moon in Leo in your sign. So maybe by then somebody may get a spark of inspiration and or creativity around that time. All right, I'm going to pull just a couple more cards and then I'm going to wrap your reading up. I'm also going to make sure I give you the zodiac signs that you could possibly be dealing with as well. What else do we have in store for my Leo spirits? What else can you tell me about this new moon in Capricorn for Leo? What can Leo expect in the next couple of weeks? Okay, Ten of Swords reverse. You're coming out of, you're going to be experiencing some kind of resilience in something. Like I said, if this is regarding another person or relationship, you and this person are going to finally reach an agreement that you may have not been able to seek at another time, or have something come to fulfillment. You could be having a very important conversation with somebody in the next couple of weeks that gives you a lot of clarity on past situations, and you're going to be you both of you, either you or both of you, are going to be coming out of the situation very resilient, a lot stronger, also a lot smarter. Anything that you've learned from your past at this time is really going to come to full on effect for you, and you're going to be able to take what you learned and either cultivate it in your life now or share it with others. You may even be able to inspire other people with how you came out of a situation. And like I said, going back to the Four of Wands being in this card, you may be coming together with a group of people or community in the next couple of weeks where you may be able to share your story. Whatever your story is, obviously that's going to be different for everybody, but you may be sharing your story in some regard into like how you got out of a really tricky situation, how you got out of a very like negative headspace and mindset, possibly involving other people, or some force outside of your own that was taking over you, or that was taking over your life for a small amount of time, or maybe a long time. You're going to be coming out of that, and you're going to be able to share with others, and definitely inspire others to do the same, who may be struggling with like past issues and situations that you once went through. You may be like a leader in some sort in the next couple of weeks. What else do we have for my Leo spirit? What else can you tell me about the next couple of weeks for Leo? Wow, the Emperor. Yes, you are definitely going to be having some kind of abundance, especially if you're going through a personal transformation right now. You're going to be coming out on top. You're going to be coming out possibly even financially abundant, spiritually abundant. Overall, you're just going to have a better sense of yourself and confidence coming in the next couple weeks that can really help guide you to a new path in your life, with the full energy over here. You're going to have the confidence to take on whatever venture, project, or relationship that you want to embark on this time. And others may really be seeing you as a source of inspiration right now. Once again, I can't help but channel some kind of message for a specific person out there that was really struggling with some bad coping mechanisms in the past. Some possible addictions, or really just unethical ways of doing things or dealing with situations, whether that be heartbreak, a job loss, not getting recognition from like a supervisor, manager, or somebody that is of some kind of importance to you. You're going to be coming out of all that, and with this transformation, you're going to be coming out like almost like a king or queen. I mean, you're Leo, so in the zodiac, technically you're already the king or queen, but if you haven't been harnessing your own energy, you're definitely going to be feeling yourself in the next couple of weeks here. Zodiac signs I have Leo, Capricorn, Aries, Scorpio, and yeah, those are the major signs I have. Aries, Scorpio, major Aries. A lot of Aries energy. We also have a lot of wands here as well. The wands represent fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. But heavy Aries, some Scorpio, Capricorn, and Leo energy, which is, like I said, that's your own energy right there. So overall, I think this is a really positive reading. congratulations on anything that you've overcome in the last few months or maybe even weeks. I think this new moon in Capricorn is going to be very significant for you. I think you're going to see a lot of positive changes and progress and whatever blockages you've been dealing with before, and you're going to be coming out very very resilient, very resilient, very strong, very confident. Like I said, just watch out for any obsessive behaviors, whether this is you obsessing about a situation or the people possibly obsessing over you. And I don't mean that in a cute way. I mean, like, somebody may be stalking you in the next couple of weeks, or even if it's like, hopefully not stalking you in person, but maybe like just stalking your social media or something. Just watch out for like weirdos. But overall, a good sense of community that you're going to be either making or receiving in the next couple of weeks. Really coming together with people and possibly sharing your story, whatever that story is. Like your message that I channeled just before starting this reading was, something will be revealed to you soon. I feel like that could possibly be like your inner truth or your inner wisdom is probably what's going to be revealed to you. But hey, that's going to be different for everybody out there. Anyway, that is what I have for you, my Leos. If any of these messages resonated with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It would definitely help my channel grow. Once again, I'm very excited for you on this new journey you could possibly embarking in. It looks like a lot of transformation was involved here. And what other messages? I think that's about it. Anyway, take care, Leo. I will see you in your next reading. Bye-bye.